You know, when you don't add yourself to the channel, you don't get seen. Oh, goodness gracious. How are you all doing this morning? I hope you're doing well today. I am so sorry I missed the show yesterday. We had an emergency happen and could not stream. So I am so glad to be back today. I am so glad to be back. But like you know, the things that we have to do first here, I have to go over and I have to like myself. Let me share over on the Twix first that we are live. Um, so I am live with a big old exclamation point because a capital letters live is not enough. Let's go put my Twitch on here real quick. So we have that. So let's go ahead and post that there. We're good with all of that. Let's close that. Let me go over to Twitch and let me check and make sure everything is good here. Ba ba ba. La li da di da. Let's go ahead and make sure we have emote only off. Okay, my little bot did that for me. Is that not the coolest thing ever? So, they helped me out a bit here. So, everything looks good. We have a poll. Our poll today is I like this muffin flavor the best. Chocolate or I'll say chocolate chip. I'll say chocolate. Chocolate can be chocolate chip or anything like that. Blueberry, cheddar cheese, or oat bran. So there is our poll today. Um, and hope you guys have fun with it. I think I've done everything I am supposed to do. No, let me put my little banner up here saying good morning to you all. There we go. There. I think we have everything now. I got involved in doing some other stuff this morning, some house cleaning with my on my streams and stuff like that. And I just sometimes get lost. I guess just get lost in doing that. So hooray. I think we have everything. So let's go and see our chat. And Corey Cochran says, hi, all will be lurking mainly this morning. Well, that's okay. And thank you for stopping by and saying hello. I hope you have a lot of productivity achieved this morning and have a wonderful, what's today? I don't even know what day. I know the date because of my, was it Tuesday? Is today Tuesday or is today Wednesday? What date is it today? I am so have no idea. It's Tu it's Tuesday. Okay. Goodness gracious. We have a Snortopoopus that says, hello, humans and other critters, and hello to me. Hello to you, Snortopoopus. I hope you're having a wonderful morning also. And Dadman Walking says, hey, missus, have a wonderful stream, and I can't wait to hear you laugh. Well, I can't wait to laugh, so I'm really looking forward to that. Well, most likely just lurk. Got a lot of stuff at work. Yes, when you have to not show up because of emergencies, that happens. So we have SiriBot and Stream Elements over on Twitch side. They help me out and keep everything okay over there. And vying with Dadman for Boomer the Week, next thing you will be singing the Unicorn Flake songs. No, 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 no. It will never be that bad. The only way I'll sing the Unicorn Flake song is if I lose a bet. And I don't know if any bet would be worth worth that. We have Emily Gangadine and Sammy the Golden. Oh, I love the name. Hello, hello. How are you today? I love your shorts on your YouTube page. Um, so yes, we have hello and hello. And yes, uh Dadman thinks that even Hades will freeze over. I would not do it. That is correct. We have Sci-Fi Mommy. Good morning. Good morning to you all. And we have hellos and we have hellos and we have hellos and hellos and hellos. And oh, Sammy waves a paw. I mean, Snorterpoopus waves a paw to Sammy. and Stork gets a treat from Emily. Oh, wow. Yum, 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 yum. Sounds delicious, whatever it is. So, happy Tuesday, everybody. I am glad to be here today. Like I said, we had an emergency. Everything is doing well now. Uh, we had a little scare with Grandma Man walking, but everything is now like completely turned around. Um, so we are happy about that. Still a long road ahead, but it is much better than it had been. So I thank you all for your thoughts and prayers about that. Oh, a I don't care. I'd probably like it. A seal muffin with blueberries. Yum, yum, yum. So, everybody, I am glad to be streaming today. I am tired. I'm still kind of recovering. I'm just, yeah. Emotionally, it takes a toll out of you. Emotionally, it takes a toll out of you. So let's see how our poll is doing here. We have 4 votes. Chocolate is in first, and blueberry is in first. We've got a tie. Chocolate and blueberry. Ooh, put those together. I bet you that would be delicious. Well, how about we just have a chocolate blueberry muffin? Mmm. Oh, sounds good. Of course, anything with chocolate would sound good. I didn't even get my slides up for this morning yet. Um, so here we go. Let's get this going so that I can actually do the show today. Um, I always have this fear that if when I forget to put the slides up, that I lose them. And then we have nothing, and I just have to read everything, and you just have to look at the avatar. And I'm like, "Oh, please, oh, please, oh, please don't." And Dadman says, "Yes, thank you all." Let me put this up here. He says, "Thank you all. You don't know how much it means to us, especially during this time, to have you all with us here and talking and laughing." Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. So, I made a new slide, uh, to open up the birthday celebrations. Um, I'd like to thank, freepick.com is where I got the graphics that I used for this, and, yeah, I think it came out pretty good. It looks fairly festive to me. But before we show it, I'm gonna say hello to Penny. Hello. How are you doing today? I hope everything finds you well. So it is oh, yeah, 8 minutes past the hour, 10:08 in my neck of the woods, which is the East Coast of the United States, and it is birthday time. So here we go. This is the new slide that I made to open up the birthdays, and I think it's really, really festive. Okay, you guys ready? Here it goes. Happy birthday! That is our birthday um, banner that we're going to use from now on. And like once again, I'd like to say that I got the graphics from freepick.com. Um, Kind of a cool site. So, yes, so it is our birthday celebration time. And here we go. Let's go over here. We have a new comment. Let me check it out here. Yes, birthdays. Woo! Blow the have a birthday. Yes, thank you. I'm trying to find I've been trying to think of something for the memes. But we'll get there, and I have the video for the, celebrations, I just haven't got the audio put on it yet, and so, um, I was hoping to work on that, and then life happened. Gosh, you guys know how, life just messes up some of your best laid plans. I mean, I had plans to get ahead on my birthdays and celebrations and getting, some new graphics made and all that stuff. And then life came and said, "Nope, not today, Missy. We're not gonna have that." And so I went, "Okay." So it slowly will get there. But yeah, life sometimes just kinda comes up and takes your kicks the chair out from underneath you and says, "No, no, 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 we're not doing that today." But yeah, this is the um, new birthday banner that I made, and so it is happy birthday time. It is time for celebrations for today. Everybody's birthdays that are February 20th. So here we go. Our first birthday is Olivia Rodrigo. I want to put the accent on, as my mom would say, the accent on the wrong syllable. On the wrong syllable. She is 21 years old. She's a singer, songwriter, and an actress. She rose to prominence for starring on the Disney television program Bizarre and High School Musical, the musical, the series. Um, she's released 2 studio albums. She's achieved 3 Billboard Hot 100 #1 singles, 2 Billboard 200 #1 albums, and 5 multi-platinum certifications by the Record Industry Association of America. That's for singles that she released. Her other accolades include an American Music Award, 7 Billboard Music Awards, and 3 MTV Music Awards. Time named her the 2021 Entertainer of the Year, and Billboard named her Woman of the Year in 2022. All at the before the age of 21, I might add you. Olivia Rodrigo, born today. Happy birthday to you and continued success. Our next person is Rihanna, 36 years old today. She's a pop and R&B singer who released her debut album, of the Sun, in 2005. She had her big breakthrough with the 2007 album, Good Girl Gone Bad, which featured the #1 hit Umbrella. She's released 8 studio albums, achieved 14 #1 singles, 32 top 10 singles in the US, and 31 top 10 entries in the UK. She's gotten 9 Grammy Awards, 13 AMAs, including the Icon Award, 12 Billboard Music Awards, 6 Guinness World Records, and the NAACP's President's Award. Across her career, she has sold over 230 million records and singles worldwide. She also performed in the 2023 Super Bowl halftime show. She's also recognized for her humanitarian involvement, entrepreneurship, and fashion industry influence. She established the Clara Lionel Foundation. She had a cosmetic brand called Fenton Beauty, and a fashion house with Fenty, which is under the LVMH, which is the Monet Hennessy Louis Vuitton house. She became the first Black woman to lead a luxury brand for LVMH. She has acted in major roles in films such as Battleship, Home, the I'm sorry, my eyes have totally unfocused. Battleship, Home, Valerian, and the City of a Thousand Planets, and Ocean's 8. As of 2024, she is the wealthiest female musician with an estimated net worth of $1.4 billion. Rihanna, 36 years old today. Happy birthday. I've lost my curse. Here we go. Our next person is Kurt Cobain. He passed away at 27 years old. He's a singer guitarist of the late 1980s, early 90s grunge band Nirvana. He's best known for their breakthrough 1991 album Nevermind, which featured the hit single Smells Like Teen Spirit. He was heralded as a spokesman for Generation X and is widely recognized as one of the most influential alternative rock musicians. After struggling with drugs and depression during the height of Nirvana's popularity, he tragically took his own life at the age of 27. And once again, whenever I always really wonder about reporting these, but I think it's important. Um, because there are people out there that are hurting. And if you do not have anybody that you can reach out to, family, friend, an online friend, anything like that, if you're in the United States, please dial 988 and talk to somebody. Um, that's all I can say. Just please think before, reach out to somebody before um, you make any decisions that cannot be changed. Our next person is Miles Teller, 37 years old. He's an American actor. He made his feature film debut with the independent drama Rabbit Hole and gained wider recognition for his roles in The Spectacular Now and the Divergent film trilogy. His breakthrough role came in the movie Whiplash. He went on to star in the Fantastic Four, War Dogs, Top Gun Maverick, and in television he starred in the crime drama Too Old to Die Young and the miniseries The Offer. 37 years old, Miles Teller. And yes, Dadman says, please hit the like button. Make make unsure. I think it's specific. Make sure you are subscribed and share the stream out to let others know about the channel. Thank you for your support. And thank you, Dadman, for putting it up there and reminding me to do that. And since I've done that, let's go over and check our poll. We have 6 votes and it is still tied, chocolate and blueberry. 3 people like chocolate, 3 people like blueberry. People don't really like savory um, muffins. Interesting. See, it depends on when I eat them. I love, like, a cheddar cheese muffin would be absolutely delicious. Our next birthday celebration today is Cindy Crawford. Cindy Crawford's 58 years old, a supermodel, a TV host, and an entrepreneur. During the 80s and 90s, she was among the most popular supermodels and a ubiquitous, I love that word, ubiquitous. Isn't that such a fun word? A ubiquitous presence on magazine covers, including Vogue, People, Elle, Cosmopolitan, and Allure. She also was in runway shows, some of which were Chanel, Versace, yeah, I can't say it, Versace, Calvin Klein, DKNY, Christian Dior, and Valentino. She also was in a lot of fashion campaigns, some of which were Versace, Calvin Klein, Liz Claiborne, Houston, Guess, Gap, and Revlon, just to name a few. She had 2 Playboy pectorials, and sub, sub, she subsequently, there, we will get that word right, expanded her acting and bit into acting and business ventures. She's launched a successful beauty line as well as a popular furniture line. Her acting career did not go so well, but she has expanded. Yes, ubiquitous. Yes, ubiquitous. I love that word, ubiquitous. And subsequently, I don't all of a sudden, I looked at that word and I couldn't say it. When I was a kid, I would take, and we'd have to read aloud in class, and I was perfectly fine until we got to the word usually. I would look at that word, and no matter how hard I tried, I could not say it. And I think it seemed, no, it wasn't, but it seemed like every time I had to read, the word usually was in my reading selection. It was so frustrating. But yeah, sometimes my tongue doesn't want to say the words. They're like, "No, we're not leaving your mouth today." Our next person is Trevor Noah, 40 years old. He's a comedian who has released let's start that over again, shall we? Trevor Noah, 40 years old today, a comedian who has released a stand-up comedy specials called The Daywalker and Crazy Normal. He was the first South African stand-up comedian to appear on The Tonight Show and Late Night with David Letterman. In 2015, he was named the successor to Jon Stewart on Comedy Central's The Daily Show. He has hosted the 63rd, 64th, 65th, and 66th annual Grammy Awards, as well as the 2022 White House Correspondents' Correspondence Dinner. Trevor Noah, 40 years old today. And let me do something real quick here before I forget. Um, it's been there was something on here that just was annoying me. I had to fix it. I had to fix it. Well, our next person is doo, 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 Charles Barkley. We got our sports person in here. Most people know who Charles Barkley is, but I'm going to tell you some stuff anyway. When I was a tiny cub being taught to speak English phonetically, I had trouble with my, Emya, Maya. Humans sure talk funny. The English language, I think, is so confusing. I do not speak Spanish at all, but I did learn the the alphabet and the phonetics of Spanish because both my kids took Spanish. And the A sound is always the A sound. The M sound is always the M sound. The double L sound is always the double L sound. It doesn't change. We have things that change for this and for that, and it can be an I, ooh, whatever. And it is so confusing. You can't, yeah, I just find it extremely confusing. And I am a native speaker. Oh, I was about ready to change his thing. I haven't talked about him. Charles Barkley, 61 years old. He's an American former professional basketball player who is a TV analyst on TNT and CBS Sports. He is nicknamed Sir Charles, Chuck, and the Rebound of Rebound. He's played for 16 seasons in the NBA for three teams: the Philadelphia 76ers, the Phoenix Suns, and the Houston Rockets. He is shorter than most um, power forwards, but he used his strength and aggressiveness to become one of NBA's most dominant rebounders. He was a versatile player who had the ability to score, create plays, and defend. And some of his accolades, he was an NBA MVP, 11-time NBA All-Star, 5-time All-NBA First Team, NBA All-Rookie, First Team NBA Rebounding Leader in 1987. He was selected for the 50th and 75th NBA anniversary teams, and during his college years, he was SEC Player of the Year, First Team All SEC, second, two-time Second Team All SEC, and hit the number 34 was retired for in the Philadelphia 76ers, the Phoenix Suns, and the Auburn Tigers retired his number 34. I tried to teach Spanish in one library I worked in. The instructor said I had very good Castilian accent, but nobody in Palm Beach County spoke Castilian Spanish. Yes, and that's another thing. Uh, Spanish, they have different, yeah, the accents and the way you there's a couple different types of Spanish. It's very interesting. Like I say, I don't remember a lot of it. My kids have already graduated, and I pretty much did a brain dump of um, of all that information. Yes, he was shorter for the position, but he was so good and out hustled people you didn't know exactly. He used his physicality Auburn University, where B from O. He's where B from O is from. Oh, cool. And Corey over on the Twitch side says, "Hello, hello." And Snorter Poopus, I never used it at work. We let a coworker from Guatemala do our translations. Also, we learned phrases like, "The bathroom is on the second floor." We had only one floor. Oh my gosh. Oh, that is too funny. Too funny, I say. Gorilla Man 75 has to use Spanish every day with his job. They get buses from Mexico, so he's the resident Spanish speaker. A lot of times that happens if, you have somebody that can, um, communicate well in a particular language, you do rely on them. I guess that does create a little bit of job security, um, in that case. I tried to learn, different languages. I've been trying to learn Korean. I'm very, very not good at it at all. I just I can say it in my brain, so I'm hoping that I can learn that when I watch it, I can translate it in my brain, but I will never I just am not that good at speaking it. I don't have anyone to talk to, and I think that's half of the that's more than half, actually speaking to someone and not just saying it. That being said, we will go to our next birthday, which is Sidney Poitier. He died at 94 years old in 2022. He's an actor, a director, and a diplomat. He became the first African American and first Bahamian, he's from the Bahamas, to win an Academy Award for Best Actor, and that was in Lilies of the Field. Other films he has been in is in Blackboard Jungle, The Defiant Ones, Guess Who's Coming to Dinner, To Sir with Love, In the Heat of the Night, Shoot to Kill, and Sneakers. Besides the Academy Award, he won one BAFTA, two Golden Globes, and one Screen Actor Guild Awards. He got an Academy Honorary Award for his lifetime achievement in film. An AFI, that's American Film Institute Life Achievement Award, a Golden Globe Cecil B. DeMille Award, and a BAFTA Fellowship. He has a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame, Kennedy Center Honor, and Presidential Medal of Freedom. He was a Knight Commander of the Order of the British Embassy Empire, given by Queen Elizabeth II. He served on the board of directors of the Walt Disney Company and was appointed ambassador from the Bahamas to Japan and from the Bahamas to UNESCO. Sidney Poitier, 94 years old when he passed away. I have seen a lot of his movies, and I have really enjoy, his acting. That's There we go. Our next person is Brian Luttrell, 49 years old. He's an American singer and member of the Backstreet Boys. He is also a contemporary Christian music artist. He released a solo album, Welcome Home, in 2006. He is the father of country singer Bailey Luttrell, and in 2015, he was inducted into the Kentucky Music Hall of Fame along with his cousin and bandmate, Kevin Richardson. 49 years old, Brian Luttrell today. Let's check how our poll is going over there. It says we have 9 people watching. Thank you all very much. We have 6 of them over on the YouTube side. Let's refresh and see how many likes we have. And we have 6 likes. Yay! Everybody liked. Yay! We have 8 votes. Wow, we have still the tie for number 1 is blueberry and chocolate, but we have a cheddar cheese vote there. I love cheddar cheese biscuits. I love savory biscuits. Oh, let me see. Let me see. Okay, I'm sorry, I just saw this pop up. Patron, ¿cómo obtengo una tarjeta de la biblioteca? Si puedo ayudarte con eso. The patron now thinks I speak Spanish and takes off at light speed. Me, uh, Gladys, help! To our Guatemalan coworker. Whenever, whenever I would when I took French, and I would always I was horrible at it, which was very evident, but I always started with, that I speak very little, whatever whatever foreign language it is, I speak very little so that they know right away that these are phrases I have memorized, that I really don't know what you're saying. I'm yes. So, but yes, talking about muffins, I I really I either like a banana bread muffin with nuts in it or, like a cheddar cheese, something savory. Ugh, I love muffins. Ugh, it's kinda making me hungry. Ooh, a sausage, egg, and cheese muffin. Oh, having them on an English muffin. I guess that's typical. That's it could be a muffin too. You make it some um, and, I guess, like, English muffins could but we're talking about the muffins like you make, like, in cupcake tins. They're good too. So our next birthday is Kath Soucie, 57 years old. She's a voice actress. She played Bubbles in What a Cartoon, Linka in Captain Planet and the Planeteers, Lola Bunny in the Looney Tunes franchise, FIFA La Fume and Little Sneezer in Tiny Toon Adventures, Minx and Jim Bia in Mighty Max. She was Dexter's mom in Dexter's Laboratory. She also played Maddie Fenton in Danny Phantom, Phil, Lil, and their mother Betty DeVille in Rugrats, Agent K in The Replacements, Princess Sally Acorn in Sonic the Hedgehog, um, Cat Harvey in The Spectacular New Adventures of Casper, Morgana Macabre in Darkwing Dunk, and Kanga in the Winnie the Pooh franchise, just to name a few. She has done quite a bit. Snorter Poopus says, I've been called a love muffin. I guess that's better than being called a son of a biscuit. Exactly. If you guys don't mind for, oh, that was Master saying that. Let's see. Oh, no, that was Master responding. Master, hello, good morning to you. And let's see, Spanish is very easy. And, France, the, languages are they're in the Romance language, they're similar. Um, I don't know what that last sentence is, but, I just struggle with it all. As you know, every time I try to speak. I am going to take one moment. My youngest made some, taquitos, and I am going to eat one. I muted my mic so you didn't have to hear me chewing. Um, oh boy, that was really good. Mm. Our next person is Anthony Head, 70 years old, an English actor and singer. He is primarily a performer in musical theater. He rose to fame in the UK in the 1980s, following his role in the Gold Blend couple television advertisements for Nescafe, which led to major roles in several TV series. He is probably best known, at least in the United States, for his role as Rupert Giles in Buffy the Vampire Slayer. He was also the Prime Minister in the UK series Little Britain, Uther Pendragon in Merlin, and Rupert Manion in Ted Lasso. He had a cameo appearance in Sweeney Todd, the Demon Barber of Fleet Street, and he appeared in a special webcast version of Doctor Who in a story called Death Comes to Time. He also guest starred in the Exodus trilogy, a series of Doctor Who audio adventures. He narrated the two-part documentary Project Who, detailing the television revival of the series for BBC Radio 2. He appeared as a school's alien headmaster, Mr. Finch, in an episode of the second series entitled School Reunion. He recorded an abridged audiobook of the Doctor Who novel The Nightmare of Black Island by Mike Tucker. He narrated the third and fourth series of the Doctor Who Confidential, and he also voiced the character Bal- Baltzar, Scourge of the Universe, an evil space pirate searching for the infinite, in the first ever animated Doctor Who special, The Infinite Quest. Anthony Head, 70 years old. And we have some good mornings. Snorter says he's saying it's nothing to worry about, or I like a chimichanga. I liked him in Buffy, yes. That's where I know him from. I did not realize he was in a lot of the Doctor Who stuff. That surprised me as I read his little bio stuff. But yes, I've actually got all the Buffys. I've never watched them all. I kind of started watching them and then I stopped. I need to kind of watch them through. But happy birthday today. Our next person is French Stewart, uh, born in 1964. He's 60 years old. He is an American actor, best known for playing Harry Solomon on the NBC sitcom Third Rock from the Sun. He also played Inspector Gadget in the superhero comedy film Inspector Gadget 2 and Chief Rudy in the CBS sitcom Mom. I just thought he was so funny in Third Rock from the Sun. But 60-year-old, he's my age. Happy birthday to you. Lily Taylor, 57 years old and an American actress, and she had supporting roles in Mystic Pizza and Say Anything. She had starring roles in independent films Bright Angel, Dogfight, Household Saint, Shortcuts, The Addiction, I Shot Andy Warhol, Girls Town, Pecker, and A Slipping Down Life. She was kind of known as the so unlike Patrick Stewart, he's really French. No, no, French Stewart is not French at all. She was kind of known as the queen of independent films, but she's also done some mainstream films also, such as Born on the 4th of July, Rudy, Ransom, The Haunting, High Fidelity, Public Enemies, The Conjuring, and Maze Runner, The Scorch Trials. And on television, she was in the series Almost Human, which ran only one season, but I watched it and I really enjoyed that series. Hemlock Grove, American Crime, The X Files, and 6 Feet Under. She was on Broadway for the production of Anton Chekhov's Three Sisters and Scott McPherson's Marvin's Room. Lily Taylor, 57 years old today. Happy birthday to you. We have 7 people watching on the YouTube. We have 9 votes, and we have a definite first place now. Blueberry is number 1, chocolate is number 2, and cheddar cheese is in third. And the healthy oat bran is in last. Good morning, Lisa. How are you this morning? I hope today finds you doing well. Our next birthday is Wendy Lee, 64 years old. She's a voice actress who has worked in dubbing more than 220 anime titles. She has dubbed Robotech, Dragon Ball El Hazard, Digimon Digital Monsters, Cowboy Bebop, Mobile Suit Gundam, various series in that franchise, Marmalade Boy, Naruto Bleach, Sailor Moon, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, One Punch Man, Kiki's Delivery Service, and she's also dubbed video games, including the Hack franchise, World of Warcraft, Fire Emblems Awakening, Heroes, and Engage, Xenoblade, Chronicle X, Detective Pikachu, and Detective Pikachu Returns. Wendy Lee, 64 years old today. Happy birthday to you. I'm going to take my last bite of my tequito here. Mm-mm-mm. My stomach was growling. I'm so glad Ang made that and shared with me. Our next person is Amanda Blake. She passed away at 60 years old. She is an American actress, became best known for her 19-year stint as the red-haired saloon proprietress Miss Kitty Russell on the Western television series Gunsmoke. Because of her continued role on television, she rarely had time for films. After her retirement, she, along with her husband, her fourth husband, Frank Gilbert, ran an experimental breeding program for cheetahs. She used to bring her pet lion to the set of Gunsmoke. Um, they were some of the first to breed cheetahs successfully in captivity. They raised 7 generations of them. So very successful. Let me fix something here real quick. So Amanda Blake passed away at 60 years old. She was a very, very, very heavy smoker. She got mouth oral cancer, which they treated successfully, and then she became a spokesperson for the American Cancer Society. Um, so very interesting. Amanda Blake passed away at 60 years old. And Gloria Vanderbilt passed away 95 years old. Was known as the poor little rich girl. She was an artist, author, actress, fashion designer, heiress, and socialite. During the 1930s, she was subject of a high profile child custody trial in which her mother and her paternal aunt sought custody of her and control over her funds. It was bitter and was like on the front of every newspaper. It was crazy. Yes, Anderson Cooper's mom. Exactly. Uh, in the 70s, she launched a line of fashions, perfume, and household goods bearing her name. She's particularly noted as an early developer of designer blue jeans. Yes, Gloria Vanderbilt. Our next person is Jason Blum, 55 years old. He is a founder and CEO of Blumhouse Productions, which produced the horror franchises Paranormal Activity, Insidious, and The Purge. He's also produced such films as Sinister, Oculus, Whiplash, The Gallows, The Gift, Hush, Split, Ouija, Origin of Evil, Get Out, Happy Death Day, Upgrade, Halloween, Us, The Invisible Man, Freaky, The Black Phone, Megan, and Five Nights at Freddy. 55 years old today. Jason Blum. I always hate it when I have to hiccup or burp or do something and I mute the mic, and I'm so afraid I didn't mute the mic, and then you all hear it. Our next person is Ansel Adams. He passed away at 82 years old. He's an American landscape photographer and environmentalist known for his black and white images of the American West. If you don't know who he is, look up his work. It's beautiful. It is the most amazing um, landscape work um, I've seen. He helped found the group F664. It's an association of photographers that advocate pure photography, which is a more realistic approach that relied on sharp focus, heightened contrast, precise exposure, and darkroom craftsmanship. They used the name F64 because that's a very small aperture, which could get very, very detailed. Um, He's a lifelong advocate for environmental conservatism. He developed his early photography work as a member of the Sierra Club. He later was contracted with the U.S. Department of Interior to make photographs of national parks. For his work and his persistent advocacy, which helped expand the national park system, he was awarded the Presidential Medal of Freedom in 1980. And there was so much more to his life, so much more that I did not put in here. Just read up about him. A very fascinating, fascinating man. Our next person is Richard Matheson. He died at 87 years old. He's an American author and screenwriter, primarily in the fantasy, horror, and science fiction genres. He is best known as the author of I Am Legend. It's a 1954 science fiction horror novel. It's been adapted to the screen 3 times. I did not know that. I thought it was only done once. The first film was The Last Man on Earth, which he was a co writer of, that starred Vincent Price, that was released in 1964. The other two adaptations were The Omega Man, which starred Charlton Heston, and I Am Legend, which starred Will Smith. He also wrote 16 episodes of The Twilight Zone for The Twilight Zone, including Nightmare at 20,000 Feet, Little Girl Lost, and Still. He adapted several of Edgar Allan Poe's stories for Roger Corman and American International Pictures. House of Usher, The Pit and Pendulum, Tales of Terror, and The Raven. He adapted his 1971 short story Duel as a screenplay, which was directed by Steven Spielberg as a television film. In addition to I Am Legend and Duel, 9 more of his novels and short stories have been adapted as motion pictures. The Shrinking Man, which was filmed as The Incredible Shrinking Man, Hell House, filmed as The Legend of Hell House, What Dreams May Come, Bedtime Returns, became Somewhere in Time, A Stir of Echoes, and Still was filmed as Real Still, and Button Button filmed as The Box. The movie Cold Sweat was based on his novel Ride the Nightmare, and Les Sons de Glace, Icy Breast, was based on his novel Someone is Bleeding. Both Still and Button have previously been episodes of The Twilight Zone. Wow, 87 years old when he passed away in 2013. And we have Robert Altman, 81 years old. He's an American director, screenwriter, and producer. He's a 5-time nominee for the Academy of Film Award for Best Director, but he never ever won it. Um, he's famous for directing MASH, McCabe and Miss Miller, The Long Goodbye Nashville, Three Women, The Player, Shortcuts, and Gosford Park. He received a Academy Honorary Award recognizing his body of work, um, his films MASH, McCabe and Miss Miller, and The Long Goodbye, and to Nashville have been selected for the United States National Film Registry. He's one of 3 filmmakers whose films have won the Golden Bear at Berlin, the Golden Lion at Venice, and the Palme d'Or at Cannes, sorry. So, Robert Altman died at 81 years old. You looked up and thought it was the rubber human suit oh, the person before? Oh, goodness. Our next person is Todd Graves, 52 years old. He is the founder of Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers, a fast food restaurant specializing in fried chicken finger meals. The first Raising Cane's was opened near the north gates of LSU in 1996. By 2022, the company expanded to more than 600 restaurants in the United States and the Middle East. It's named after Raising Cane 1, Graves' dog at the time of founding the first restaurant. Todd Graves, 52 years old. And our very last birthday is our wrestler. We had our Doctor Who. Well, what else did we have? We did not have a scientist today. I didn't look. I ran out of juice, I guess, and did not find a scientist. But we do have a wrestler, and our wrestler is today Killian Dane. 39 years old, professional wrestler known for his work with the WWE. He competes under the SmackDown brand as a member of the Sanity Stable. He is also known for having been a competitor for the Insane Championship Wrestling, British Independent Circuit, and the AEW. He later performed under the name Big Damo. Killian Dane, 39 years old today. Happy birthday to you. That is our birthdays for today, everybody. I hope that you enjoyed them. We have 10 people watching. Thank you guys very much for that. We have 7 people on the YouTube side with 8 likes. Thank you so much. Our poll is 11 votes. Blueberry is just bounding forward in the lead with chocolate and then cheddar. We have 3 people on the Twitch side. Thank you guys so much for being over here on the Twitch side. I appreciate that a lot. So now I have to make a disclaimer. While we try to stay PG and PG-13, we are an 18 plus news um, channel. So sometimes we dip our toe in the 18 plus area. These memes, we are just pretty much probably going to just dive into the pool. So, that being said, if you are under 18, I would advise you to leave. So, I don't know where the chat's going to go with these memes. I don't know where my brain is going to go. I'm tired, and a lot of times when I'm tired, what goes in my brain comes out of my mouth. I don't think that much about it. So here we go with our memes for today. Um, Mom, thanks for never giving in to the urge to handcuff me to yourself. Yes, cover your innocent peepers. Yeah, my foot. You're not innocent, Snorter is. This is the mild one. We're gonna Can you figure out what the theme is for today with one meme? I can guess that theme in 3 memes. I can guess it in 2 memes. I can guess it in 1 meme. Guess that meme. Yes. Yes. How'd you figure that out? Excuse me. Oh. Flirting skills. Do you like handcuffs? I could see that on a first date. What? Yes, it is National Handcuff Day. No, no, not with Ralph. Lisa may not be good at guessing states, but she knows the handcuffs. Blah, ducks. I think Lisa Aim would be pretty good. I think she'll hit you pretty hard. There we go. Let's see. I can't remember them all. I have a friend who used to love handcuffs. He was a sheriff's deputy. And yes, yes, yeah, you have good aim. A wedding ring is the smallest handcuff ever made. Choose your prison mate carefully and sentence yourself wisely. I would prefer the wedding ring being called a handcuff instead of being called the old ball and chain. Ah, the only thing stronger than handcuffs. That is true. I think they could take 2 of those, put them on people's wrists, and they will never get out. Never get out of them. Be sort of purpose. Aim high or low depending on the situation. And yes, this is true. Best friend finds your handcuffs. Deny everything. What? Where did those come from? I actually have a pair of handcuffs. They were my father-in-law's. He was a police officer and they're his handcuffs. Um, I also found recently some more of his stuff that he used in the when he was a police officer. Has I have his uniforms, and it's very, very cool. Polar bears can't get rings on their fingers. I'm immune. Mrs. What? What? Well, just be happy they just found the handcuffs. There are just some things that just yeah, you just don't explain. When you trained your whole life to treat girls like princesses and they only find out and only to find out that they want to be tied up with handcuffs. Years of academy training wasted. Say what? Don't lose the key. You'd be looking on YouTube how to um how to open handcuffs without a key. I'm just trying to see how you would explain that one. Don't forget the zip ties in the van. Poor man's handcuffs. Oh my goodness. I just want to find a nice, sweet guy who will love me for who I am and occasionally handcuff me to the bedpost. How difficult is that to find? How difficult? How difficult? Least Dad man, what? Wrong holiday. The safe word is don't even think about it unless you want to wear those handcuffs up your chute. Ah. Oh. Oh my goodness gracious. Ouch, Snortopoopas. Oh, there's something I wanna say, but I'm gonna behave. If you handcuff an Italian, will he still be able to speak? Hmm. All you need to do is just duct tape 2 fingers together, and they won't be able to speak. Hmm. Inquiring minds want to know. Anyone, a any, any Italians out there that wanna test this out? Ooh la la. Handcuffs, because they're much easier to explain to your kids than a sex swing. Oh, and Subi's here for this one. Yes, bedposts are bedposts. Snorter says bedposts are rare, and Snorter is as long as I can raise one middle finger, I can communicate. And Dadman is what? And Subi, your timing is wonderful. Bedposts are rare also. Or how about a pole in the middle of the living room? Ooh la la. Okay, I gotta explain to you guys why I'm laughing so hard. Okay, that last meme. I don't know if this person was lurking the whole time or just popped in on the show. Sue B is my mom, and she popped in right with the pink furry handcuff meme. It's it reminded me of when we're, like, watching a movie in the living room. It's a perfectly fine movie, and then there's, like they have a sex scene, and at that one moment, 3 minutes of the entire movie, that's all there is of that, is when my mom would walk in and then like, "Oh my gosh!" And it's like, "Mom, the first hour and 15 minutes of the movie, they were just talking. It was just a film. The 3 minutes you walk into the room, it's naughty." So I feel like that the most naughtiest meme that I'm showing is the one that my mom pops in on the chat. So so I just have to laugh about that. Yes, I'm in the scene. The, kids walk in too, and, "Hello, mom of Mrs. Nothing naughty here." Yeah, the Deadman at the same time. Oh, I know I needed some laughs, but wow. Oh, I just found a whip, a mask, and handcuffs in my daughter's bedroom. I can't believe it. She's a superhero. Wonder Woman. timing. What can I say? Yes. I I just was like I was like, "I can't believe it." Oh, that would be the golden lasso, not pink fuzzy handcuffs. Hey, well, how do you know what superhero I am? I might wanna cuff them, but not hurt them. I'm sorry. Oh, oh, okay, okay, I can breathe now. Ah, oh, Blunder Woman. Ah, Blunder Woman. That's all our memes, guys. There's no more memes. But I'm trying not to hyperventilate. Sorry, guys. This is when it'd be good if a co-host was around and could continue the show. Okay, okay. It is now time for our celebrations. The next thing on my list is to get that celebration opening completed. Um, so, yes, maybe today I'll work on it some. We will see. So it is now time for celebrations. Whoops, let's do it this way. Don't dance in front of a mirror. This Justin, the DC has removed Wonder Woman's golden lasso in favor of the golden handcuffs of truth. What did it say? Um, but Dadman likes dancing in front of a mirror. That's a story for another day. Yes, there are muffins, and then there are muffins. Oh, yes, it is National Muffin Day today, everybody. So, whether you enjoy mini muffins, jumbo muffins, or just the muffin top, today is the day to indulge in your favorite breakfast food. But you know what? They're really not just for breakfast. You can enjoy savory muffins like cheddar cheese muffins, spinach, bacon, and cheddar muffins, or even pepperoni pizza muffins. If you prefer something sweet, how about blueberry, chocolate chip, cinnamon donut, or caramel apple muffins? Mmm, National Muffin Day. How can I not enjoy my muffins if I'm not dancing in front of the mirror? Speaking of muffins, how was our poll today? We have 8 people watching. We have at least 8 likes there. Let's see how it's going there. 9 likes, thank you so much, and in our poll, blueberry muffins is 46%, cheddar is 15, chocolate is 31, cheddar is 15, and oat bran is 8%. So we have got a definite first, second, third, and fourth there. We have 3 people watching on the Twitch side. Thank you so much for that. It is much, much appreciated. And yes, TMI, Dad Man. TMI. I am married to him, Lisa, and that is TMI. So, National Muffin Day. Enjoy some muffins today. Make some. Go buy some. Thank the person who cooked the muffins for you. Uh, However you want to, just enjoy them. Our next day is National Love Your Pet Day. Whether you own a dog, cat, bird, fish, hedgehog, or even a steak, today is the day to spend some extra time with them and shower them with love. Some of these days are just pretty obvious. Love your pets today. Give them an extra treat, extra cuddle. Just love them. What? To Lisa, I'm a gift to the world that keeps on giving. Oh, I'm gonna behave because something popped into my brain that I am not gonna say. And yes, it is National Handcuff Day. And this is from the website daysoftheyear.com. A happy anniversary for law abiding citizens, but not so much for the criminally inclined. National Handcuff Day marks the occasion back in 1912 on February 20th when a patent was granted to George A. Carney for a revolutionary new style of handcuff. This new design became the de facto restraint of law enforcement agencies worldwide. Lightweight and easy to use than previous handcuffs, Carney's revolutionary swinging bow ratchet type handcuff design allowed a subject to be secured without the use of a key. Yeah, oh, yeah. Let's clarify this. And Sorter Poopas is available for cuddles and treats. And he goes, "Hey, it's a day for Emily and Sammy." And I'm no, we are not talking about National Handcuff Day. We are talking about National Love Your Pet Day. Yes. Yes. It is about Love Your Pet Day for Sammy and Emily. What about handcuffs, Snorter Poopas? If it comes with cuddles and treats? Now, this next one is a very interesting celebration. Oh, by the way, we've been in this show for an hour and 12 minutes. 12 minutes of it was probably me laughing. And it is 11:12 in my neck of the woods, which is the East Coast of the United States. And this next celebration is very, very interesting. Um, it is International Lego Classics Classicism Day. What do you get when you combine ancient history and Legos? Well, you get International Lego Classicism Day. What is that, you asked? I asked myself that. It was founded by Liam D. Jensen. He they has a website called the Brick Classicist Empire or BCE. It's an online community with members all over the globe that are brought together for their love for the ancient world and Legos. You can celebrate by building various architectural structures for ancient history. So I'm going to put a website in here if you are interested in looking this up, and then we will do. Okay, hopefully I did this correctly, and you guys can go to that page if you're interested in finding more about this site. It's very, very interesting, and ways that you can celebrate is by building various architectural structures from ancient history, um, any ruins, Stonehenge could be a perfect example of that. So, International Lego Classicism Day. Yes, yes, and add to your muffin top. Yes, I don't. Every time I think of muffin top, I don't think of the top of an actual muffin. I think of the part that you know people have that when they wear pants that are too tight. So it was very interesting to read about this day. And there's also National Cherry Pie Day. What can I say? It's National Cherry Pie Day. Grab yourself a piece or 2 or 3 if you really, really love cherry pie. You have permission today to enjoy it for breakfast, lunch, dinner, a snack, and, right before you go to bed. So, indulge. And that is not all our celebrations, we have more. We have Hooty Hoo Day. Hooty Hoo Day. Oh, nom 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 nom. Yes, cherry pie, yum 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 yum. Hooty Hoo Day, celebrated 1 month before the start of spring. This is a fun way to start the last month of winter and shed a little brightness. At noon, everyone is encouraged to go outside and yell, "Hooty hoo!" to the winter months. Tell them to leave and allow spring to arrive. This is for the northern hemisphere. If you live in the southern hemisphere, Hooty Hoo Day may be celebrated on August 22nd. Hooty Hoo! Ah, cherry, yeah, Dad Man loves cherry pie with Cool Whip. And Dad Man says, "Hooty Hoo, who dat?" It's nobody. So, Hooty Hoo, you do that and you clean it up. Exactly. So, yes, go out in about 43 minutes and yell, "Hooty Hoo," to the winter, and maybe it will go away. That is if you live in the East Coast. If you live in the Eastern time zone, um, you'll have to wait an hour if you live at other time zones. So, Snorter Poopers, I hope to hear you yelling "Hooty Hoo." I'll be out there yelling too. Right. For you guys to know where I get all these celebrations from, I get them from 3 websites. I get them from, daysoftheyear.com, nationaltoday.com, and nationaldaycalendar.com. So I find them all here. I kinda get the basis of what I'm writing about. So, yes, if you wanna learn about, celebrations, I will have all these. I have them in the, description of each one of the shows that I'm doing so that you know guys kinda know where I, get my information from. My birthdays I get from famousbirthdays.com, and a lot of the bios I get from, yes, I know you guys hate it, but I do get them from Wikipedia. Uh, so those are the sources that I use for my show. Our next thing is No Politics Day, and this is from daysoftheyear.com. I do tell you when I specifically quote from them, so that you know that these are not my words; these are someone else's. This day isn't a public or national holiday, but it's still a day to step away from one thing: politics. This means no political activities, statements, speeches, rallies, debates, or any kind of conventions in favor of one political party or another. Everyone can join this celebration by simply avoiding the topic and spreading the word about this unofficial holiday and urging their local and state politicians to adhere to it. By setting political differences aside, people can also get together to celebrate with friends and families who do not share the same opinions. It is also a good day to take a break from the news. So, no politics day. Let's take a breather. This year is going to be really, really intense. So, let's take this one day just to not deal with it. And I'm not just talking about like governmental politics. Let's try to stay away from the entertainment politics, government politics, all that shenanigans today. Just one day. Let's not talk about it. I think it would be a wonderful, wonderful idea. Yes, no politics today. And so Lisa has to wait an extra hour because well, for her, it's not an extra hour. Her noon is her noon. My noon is my noon. Whoever's noon, whatever your noon is. Yes, even office politics. Just don't talk about any of it, and just kind of give your brain and everything a rest today. Our next day is National Comfy Day. Oh, this is like should be one of the uh, holiday celebrations for my stream because there was this one, National Comfy Day, and there was the one that called what was it the Joy? joy virus or joy something, and I just loved it because it was like, "Let's spread this one around," joy and happiness. But this is like National Comfy Day, and this is from nationaldaycalendar.com. Allow yourselves to get comfortable and relax. It's a time to get cozy in your favorite place and take a break from the daily grind. The word comfy, which is short for comfortable, is used to describe places and activities that put us at peace. Ultimately, what binds us all is the need to be at ease. Some people are pulled to a certain blanket. Some people think of a relaxing vacation. Our furry friends or a special hoodie can also contribute to our sense of well being. The level of comfort rises even further when you add in some relaxing music and food delivery. The goal of National Comfy Day is to help people find their ideal level of comfort and revel it. Yes, plump up those pillows. Uh, I have a stuffed animal that I cuddle with. It is Snortopoopa's cousin that I have. And I can't all of a sudden I forgot its name. Stinker what's his name? Snickerdoodle. Snickerdoodle. All of a sudden your little nephew or niece keeps me company. That just sounded really, really wrong. And I'm going to just take it back. It's a stuffed animal, everybody. The galactic overlords, I'm talking about a stuffed toy, a snickerdoodle. Yes, a stuffed polar bear. All of a sudden, I know snickerdoodle. I could not. All of a sudden, the name just went out of my brain. So Lisa's like, "Sorry, Dad, man, what?" So, um, I thought you were calling me a stuffed toy. No, I was not calling you a stuffed toy. Dadman said in an hour and about 47 minutes, you need to go side and yell, hooty doo, hooty hoo. What is, yeah, hooty hoo, and yell away the uh, winter blues. Uh, uh, Try for one day. Snuggling with a real polar bear is much more fun. I bet it is. I bet it is. I don't know if you can necessarily call it comfy though. Oh, and Lisa says, "LOL, Deadman, that's not happening either." So no hooty hoo for you. Today is also clean out your bookcase day. Today is the day to clean and organize your often neglected bookcase. Whether it holds books, your favorite collection, or that DVD collection you love, today is the day to remove everything from your shelves to give them and your shelves a good cleaning. You can also decide if you need to reduce your collection and share with others or donate. So clean out your bookcase day. I've looked at my bookcase and it they need a lot of work, um, but not today. Another day we will do that. I'm going to procrastinate. I'm going to get comfy today, not talk politics, and about 35 minutes go outside, yell hooty doo, hooty hoo, enjoy a piece of cherry pie while I build the Stonehenge, and well, later tonight we'll deal with the handcuff day. I don't have a pet, so I can't love a pet, but I will have a muffin. I will enjoy pet videos on TikTok. Our last celebration, yes, I've rebuilt those bookcases 3 times already, and Damon's like, "Come on, Lisa, where's your spirit of adventure?" Our last day is National Student Volunteer Day. Whether you're a student or not, today is a day to come together to give back and make our community better. So, some of these days, the title pretty much says it all. But yes, it is National Student volunteer day today. So, everybody, that is our show for today. We have, I hope you have had fun. LOL. LOL, Mrs. Dadman. Did you hear that? Mrs. has plans for dealing with handcuffs later. Yes, woohoo for later. Not hooty hoo, but woohoo. Oh, goodness gracious. Oh my, oh my, oh my. Well, everybody, this has been so much fun today. Um, let's check out our poll. We have 14 votes so far. Blueberry is in the lead with chocolate, cheddar cheese, and then oat bread. We have 8 people still watching. We have, how many likes do we have? We have 10 likes. Thank you very much for that. And let's push the right button here. We have 4 people watching over on Twitch. Thank you so much for that. Um, I thank you guys for watching the show. It is now time for our shameless. I was close. Yes, Lisa. Thank you for keeping the chat clarified because it could get very very uh, confusing. Hey, this was a heck of an amount of positivity today. I tried. I tried. So it is now time for my shameless promotions, and here we go. We have blocking out the boarding. I'm bored, so let's build something. You can check out Twix at MDadmanWalking55 when I post the times when I do those streams, usually within an hour or 30 minutes of the actual stream. Also, I have my morning musings with Mrs. Dadman Walking 55 daily at 10 a.m. That is every day, barring any kind of emergency that I cannot get out of. We also have a Morning Musings Mrs. Dadman Walking Weekend Edition. I did a separate meme for this one because we do something special on the weekends. We have a puzzle. We do a puzzle and we do the same birthdays and celebrations and memes. We just add a puzzle to that and do it a little, just add a little variety to the show on the weekend. Also, you can email me. You can email me if you want to send me anything, or Dadman, or even Angelo. You can use this address: PO Box 26603, Jacksonville, Florida 32226. Mrs. Dadman Walking 55. And look, did you see the cute little letter I'm holding right here in my hand? Isn't that adorable? Right there. Isn't that just adorable? Also, you can support the channel at on give me a second here, let me get on Kofi at Kofi.com, Mrs. Dadman Walking 55. Also, I keep saying also. I gotta quit saying that word and just let it go. Oh, I'll cuddle with you, but I'm sorry. Very funny, Mrs. I think it was you and not the tea that woke me up. And says, "Oh, I thought you were talking to me. I really am obtuse sometimes, but not that obtuse." Uh, and Subi's bye-bye, going for a muffin. Enjoy it today. Enjoy. Thank you for coming by. And also we have my wish list on throne.com, Mrs. Dadman Walking 55. Go check it out. It's kind of neat to see what other people like. Thank you for Daisy and Liam for this wonderful gift. Um, the Stonehenge and Big Ben. Uh, I have talked to them and they said that I can build one of them. Well, they didn't say I could build one of them. I'm going to build one of them uh, fairly soon. And when hopefully we can get a chance that they can watch me build the second one. Uh, so, yes. Also, I'd like throne gift bills that I've already done. Agent Atwood, the Destiny Ghost, Squeaka, Starry Night, and Daisy Blossom, and Stunning and Brave Megatron, the Peeing Bear. If you want me to complete the set with the Peeing Bears, I need to, one more bear. I have Wizzy and Tinkles. I need to get Oopsie. And then we can do the entire bathroom scenario in the men's restroom with all the protocols and rules and everything that men have when they go to the restroom. Ba-dee-da. Um, my live stream and VODs are youtube.com at Mrs.DadmanWalking55, twitch.tv, Mrs.DadmanWalking, and my streaming schedule is on Twix at MDadmanWalking50. I'm sorry, just at MDadmanWalking. So that is all that we have for today. I am going to close out our poll, then we'll finish the chat. Let's get here. So I'm going to close the poll out in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The poll has ended, and blueberry muffins are in first place, chocolate second, cheddar third, and oat bran fourth with 14 votes. And I love it that every one of them at least got one vote uh, for that. Let's check out the polls here. Let's see. Um, let's see. Sue B is going for a muffin, and Lisa says muffin. A wiser choice over the handcuffs. And 7 more days to National Polar Day. Get those presents for me ready. Actually, Polar Bear Day. Actually, we will. And presents for Snort. And yay, about time for Polar Bear Day. Very good. We have caught up with the chat. I'm so grateful that you're all here. We still have 11 people watching. Thank you so much for that. We have um, 8 people on Twitch, and we have 3 people, 8 people on YouTube and 3 people on Twitch. Thank you guys very much for that. Um, so let's see, what do we have? We have our goodbyes to say. I am going to say, I will see you next time. And remember to be kind, to show love, and you're not promised tomorrow. So go to bed each night with no regrets. And most of all, I wish you peace. Bye, everybody. Have a great and wonderful day. See you next time.